Hey y'all, welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Scotty Cherie Reads. As you can tell from the title below, we're going to be talking about 10 of my favorite booktubers that for some reason are under 5,000 subscribers. We want to change that in this video, so grab a drink, get a pen and paper, and let's get right into it. So the crazy thing about this video is that I legitimately wasn't going out to specifically only find Black booktubers. I mean, obviously, I'm here to support Black, and all of these 10 happen to be Black. But the reason why I wasn't going out to specifically have on the thumbnail Black booktubers under 5,000 is because back in 2020, or when George Floyd died, so many people were being insanely performative, and there were so many videos that came out with like 10 of my favorite Black booktubers, favorite Black booktubers that need more support, like blah, blah. And everyone like subscribed to them. And then a few years passed, and then the engagement for these people's channels dwindled because people didn't actually care what they had to say. People unfollowed, and it like completely messed up their algorithm. I'm not upset about it. We're gonna be calm, cool, and collected, but I hate that. And I was going in just trying to seriously just find whatever booktubers that I really like that happen to be under 5,000. And this whole list are Black people. I'm gonna ride for my people until the day I die, but is it a coincidence that all of these are Black that are sub 5 that I think deserve so much more and have been on BookTube for years and years and years? That's a conversation for a different day. That's all I had to say. And we're going to get into the positives because all 10 of these are genuinely great individuals and they have great recommendations. And I'm just surprised that they are not over 5,000. So, like I said, sorry about my rant, but I had to throw that out there because it was just baffling that it was actually all Black. But whatever, we're going to get into the reasons why you should subscribe to these people, regardless of their skin color, because they give great content, period. Okay, we're gonna start out with my girl Kelsee over at My Creative Life with Kelssweetie.
Of My Creative Life with Kelsweetie, where we read books and we make art. Today we are talking about the mid-year book tag. This has been going around everywhere. I've been meaning to get to this, but I wanted to wait until June was over so I could get in actual books from my mid-year.
I believe she's just under 2,000 and she deserves so much more. I'm gonna say this for everyone, but seriously, she does. If you look at her YouTube channel and Instagram, the amount of work, like her page is just so beautiful. For one, she's an illustrator, and I actually am a part of her Patreon. If you're interested, look it up because she actually sends out monthly bookmarks that she makes herself from books that she loves. Like this is one from The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monica Kim, which I also really liked. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a quote, it has the month that she did it, and it comes with another little note here, and they're just so great. Like I'm gonna put a little thing of her Instagram here. Just beautiful, immaculate. You can tell that she puts so much time into her content. Also, I like to watch a lot of YouTube. Like I don't watch a lot of TV or anything like that. So when I'm getting up, making coffee, doing just random stuff, I always have a YouTube video in the back going 2x speed. But Kelsee's videos are just so comfy and cozy that I watch them at normal speed and I sit with like a warm drink and just chill and listen to her just talk to me. And her videos are long. And that's not saying a negative thing, but her videos are generally like an hour long. And most of the time I'm like, all right, we'll speed it up. I still want to support, I want to hear what she has to say. But for Kelsee, I watch them at normal speed because I don't know what it is about her. She's just engaging, comfy, cozy. It's just a comfort thing for me. So I sit my little booty on the couch with a nice warm cup of tea or coffee, and I watch her whole thing every time her videos come out. She's great. Her aesthetic is very Halloween-esque. Like she goes all out for Halloween. I thought I was a Halloween girly. Kelsee puts me to shame. Like she has Halloween themed videos that she has on her channel, which you should definitely check out if you're into that. She's kind of Halloween all year round, and I love that. But what I go to Kelsee for in terms of aside from just the comfy cozy, like, little girlfriend time that I feel like I have, even though it's a one-sided thing, is that her weird girl lit or speculative fiction books are the best. Like, I find all of my weird girl stuff through her. She gets it. So yeah, that's Kelsee, and all of her information and all of these people's information will be linked down in the description box below. Let's get into the next one. Next up, we have Brea from Tell of Tales. It's a tongue twister. I always have a hard time saying it, but her channel's awesome.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, this vlog did not go exactly as I planned. Originally, it was just supposed to be a simple me reading 3 thrillers by Black authors. And while that definitely still happens, a whole bunch of other stuff just kind of happens in this vlog.
She's just under, I believe, 4,000 subscribers right now, and obviously deserves so much more. What I love from her is just her aesthetic. She does a lot of vlogs. They're so clean and crisp, and she travels a lot and like goes to bookstores and vlogs her experience at bookstores. Her footage is just always so enjoyable to watch, and just love her aesthetic. She reads a lot of popular up and coming books and stays kind of with the trends, which I like because she's very honest in her reviews if she likes it or she didn't like it. However, she doesn't like bash books too much. If she didn't like something about it, she'll say that, but she also knows that it's subjective and it might work for someone else. And I really like that about her. She has a very calm demeanor. Yeah, she's just a fun time to watch. She also does a lot of like creative vlog ideas. Like one that she recently did was how she read books that the internet didn't have any influence on her reading. Like she didn't look at Goodreads, TikTok, Instagram. She just kind of picked up just random books from the library that she had never seen before. And I love that. Like it just took me back to like an elementary school and stuff before the internet and YouTube, when I was coming to BookTube, of just going to the library and just looking at a book, reading the synopsis and being like, this is what I want to read. And I don't know if anybody else has read it. I didn't look at Goodreads. And she did a video recently about that. And I think I'm going to copy that idea, but I hadn't seen anyone else do that. She was the first one. And I think that she is just leading the pack in terms of creative ideas, kind of like Books and Lala does, but Books and Lala is huge. But Brea does a really good job with coming up with creative vlog and reading like tests and challenges and stuff. So yeah, definitely go follow her, please. Okay, next up is a new person for me that I just found this month. She has under 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy to me because the way that she talks about books is so immaculate. Like she seems so smart, and I honestly don't even know her name. It's Favored Reader, and I think she goes by KB. We talk a lot on Instagram and stuff, but I literally don't even know what her name is.
What's up, y'all? My kids are gonna pick the next 2 books I'm reading. Yep, you heard it right.
But her channel is fantastic. She reads so many books and she puts up videos quite often, which is why I'm surprised that she's under 1,000 subscribers. Like, it's crazy to me. But what I like about her is that it's very sit down, like you're talking with your best friend, nothing too crazy, but her book reviews are so in depth, and the books that she reads are like classics, you know, and she makes these classics seem so interesting, and not just classics that you would normally read in school, but like Black classics that I hadn't heard of. And she's letting me know about some of these books that obviously in school they didn't really uplift a bunch of Black authors. You know, we had Zora Neale Hurston, Toni Morrison, you know, those few, which are great. Not saying anything about it, but there's so many other ones that just get buried, and she brings some of them up, and I love that about her. Another thing about her is that her voice is so unique. Like, I don't know, I'll have to like have her voice here, but it's just so soothing to me, and that might sound so weird, but I love her voice so much. I could sit and listen to her all day, and every time she has a video, I sit down and watch that thing like immediately. I also think it's really cute because she has 2 kids, and she talks about how she has like a little book club where she buddy reads and stuff with her kids, which is goals. I mean, I don't have a kid yet, but that's definitely something that I want to do. And yeah, I think she's great. She deserves so many more subscribers, so please go follow her. Next up, I have one channel, but 2 people, and they're both fantastic. And that is, and they were readers, and their names are Jon and Sierra, I believe.
Welcome back. I'm Jon.
And I'm Sierra.
And this is
And They Were Readers.
I am
a little sleepy.
Yeah, she's been sleepy since she got here.
Because I had a full work day.
They are just at almost at 5,000. So I'm hoping that you guys will go follow them to push them over that little line that I've created for this video, because they're great. They are so funny. Like, it's just two friends that literally are just sitting on a couch in front of a bookshelf, just shooting the shit about the books that they've read, and I die for it. They are hilarious. They seem like such cool people, and like buddies that I would have in college, where we're just hanging out all the time, reading books, like very similar interests. Like, I wish I knew them when I was in college. But anyway, they are great because they read, especially because it's two people, they have a very wide range of books that they read. They read a lot of classics, and they bring up a lot of cool classics that I hadn't heard of before that they make sound interesting, kind of like Favored Reader does. But they also read a lot of popular books as well. I just love it. Yeah, they're so funny. They're so quick-witted. Their reviews are very succinct, is what I would say. They're very good about wrapping up books, and you could tell if it's for you or not for you. And yeah, so they're almost there at 5,000. Hopefully we can push them over that limit, but go follow them for sure. Next, we have Nkechi from Library of Wonder.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nkechi, and this is going to be Minnesota Summer Diary number 17. It is actually been a while since I've done a video diary, honestly, so I feel a little bit rusty, but I also feel very chatty.
I do not understand how Nkechi is under 1,000 subscribers, because Nkechi is so supportive of everyone else in this community. Nkechi is always on the readathons, like Blackoween, the Asian readathon, Full Moon readathon, and Nkechi is always there and uploading and doing like the TBRs to get people, like make people aware of these readathons that are important that are coming up. And I don't know, Nkechi is just so supportive in this space that I just need people to go follow them. Nkechi also has the best science fiction and fantasy recommendations. Almost all of this SFF that they read is like queer or from marginalized authors. A lot of them are not even from like the US. Just great recommendations. And I also like that Nkechi is not afraid to DNF a book at all. Like, Nkechi knows when a book's going to be for them or not, and will explain why something didn't work for them or why it did. And I just get so many great recommendations and so many cool, unique worlds from these books that I didn't know anything about that Nkechi has brought to my attention. Nkechi also does reading sprints a couple times a month, which I tried to jump on. They're a lot of fun. Sometimes their mom like joins too, which is pretty cute. But yeah, Nkechi supports so many other people that I really implore like people to go and support Nkechi, because Nkechi has such good quality content and a lot of great recs on their channel. Please follow them. Talking about the booktube community, we have to talk about Ahtiya at Booking It with Ahtiya.
Into my summer TBR, the books that I want to prioritize and most definitely get to during this summer. A lot of these, actually, it's like half and half. Half of these books are books that have been on my list for a very long time, like in my collection for a long time, maybe like a third of them. Another third is new-ish releases, released within the past year.
Ahtiya is the reading sprints queen. I feel like anytime I'm like, hey, I need a person to be productive with, Ahtiya is always online, like in a good way. Like, Ahtiya has so many reading sprints and love them for that. Late night reading sprints, like we can be going till midnight 1, you know, like she's always there. But aside from just being a reading sprints person and supporting the community, just like Nkechi, Ahtiya reads so many books, like hundreds of books. I'm gonna put here, like they put on their Instagram what they read in a week, and I've been doing the same thing, but the amount that she reads is insane, and her recommendations are almost all Black. Almost all, I think like most of them are Black, and it's from various genres, various age groups. Like, she is a library. Like, her brain is a full library. I don't know how she does it, but she's great, and she needs so much more support. Please go follow her, join the community with the reading sprints. We always love a lot more people. I also want to say with her reading sprints, I actually get shit done. Like sometimes we'll talk about some other people later where there's like the kiki time, but with Ahtiya, you get a good balance where I feel like I get to know Ahtiya. We do have some fun and we chat and stuff, but we're definitely going to be there for, you know, an hour and 15-minute sprint and make sure we get that taken care of. And I get a lot of work done when I'm engaging with her content and her reading sprints. So definitely go support Ahtiya. So talking about reading sprints, you guys know I love Jess Owens, and I'm part of the Patreon and love taking part of their reading sprints. And we're not going to talk about Jess because Jess is pretty big, and y'all know I talk about Jess every other video. Jess is great. But in our little Patreon group for those reading sprints, we have a little group called the Chaos Demons. And if you know, you know. And those reading sprints, we do get some stuff done, but it's a lot more community based and like a lot more chit chat and just talking about and being able to unload about like current events and the way of the world, and that's very much necessary and I love them for that. But I have two girlies that I'm going to talk about. They're Chaos Demons, and I'm going to start with Robin from Robin Reads.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin. Welcome to the middle of life in progress. I didn't start this vlog right now when I was thinking, man, I really want to hang out and vlog. I wasn't going to do it, so I'm going to do it right now, but I'm not going to stay in this car very long because it's hot.
I love Robin. Robin is so funny, and Robin is a person that does not care, you know, how she's perceived, and it will just say it like it is. And almost every single time, like, you agree with her, she's not wrong. I love a person that just tells it like it is, you know, and like I said, she's normally not wrong, and I completely agree with her, and I love that. I go to Robin a lot of the time for weird girl lit books as well, just like Kelsee. One of my favorite books that I've read so far this year is Bloom by Delilah S. Dawson. If you know, you know, pick it up. It's pretty short. It's really, really good. But I got that from Robin, and Robin was kind of on my ass to read it. So I read it, Robin, and I absolutely loved it. I need more recs from you. But she has a lot of vlogs on her channel, which are really fun to watch. And like I said, she's just very straight up about how she feels about books, and I like that. So please, I think she's at under 1.5K somehow. Go support my girl Robin, please. Okay, Chaos Demon number 2 is Ray from Bookmark Chronicles.
Welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles, and welcome to another white man fantasy vlog. Didn't see that coming, did ya? Me neither, to be totally honest. The idea kept coming up though, and so figured I might as well go ahead and do it again. So
hilarious. Ray has the most dry sense of humor of anyone I think anyone I know, but I love it. And Ray is hardly ever wrong and is so not afraid to call people out when they need to be called out. And I respect her so much for that. She posts videos quite often, and her videos are generally very short and to the point, but she says what she needs to say. And even if it's like less than 10-minute video, like you get the point. And I respect that. I need to figure out how to be a little bit more like her and not beat around the bush on certain things, because I respect that so much. She also talks a lot about romance. I get a lot of my Black romance, which I'm just kind of getting into, like I talk about a lot on this channel, but some of her recommendations are great. And she talks about like what romance books will work for certain people and what will work or what won't work for you. So I can go to her and be like, hey, I don't like billionaire romances, but I do like XYZ. And she's going to be able to tell you immediately what is going to work for you. And most of the time she's like, right. So yeah, another one that's just under 1.5K. Let's go out and support them for sure. I love them. They're great. Oh, one more thing about Ray is that Ray has the funniest YouTube video series. She has like white male fantasy where she picks up white male fantasies, and sometimes she likes them, but sometimes she doesn't, because we all know that white men get a lot of say in the fantasy world. So she puts it to the test, and I love that. She has a series that's like authors I want to square up with and like characters I want to square up with. She's so funny and also not afraid to DNF a book. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Go check out her little series. I'll have some link below. She's hilarious. All right, next up I have Ty from Ty's Book Corner.
Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing another book haul. It has been a few months since the last time I've done one, so I have quite a few books that I want to share with you guys. Of course, we're going to talk about the books I got from Book of the Month, from Aardvark.
This is one I'm so surprised with because I've been watching Ty for a long time, and Ty has the best recommendations for science fiction fantasy and mystery thrillers, like in terms of backlist, new releases, anticipated releases that are going to come out. Like, she keeps me on my toes about those genres, and I love her for that. Her videos are very straightforward, to the point, informative, very informative. Like, when I watch her videos, I want a pen and paper because she's going to have so many bangers and so much info. She's so great. She's just at about 2.3 subs. And like I said, with everybody else, she needs so many more. She seems like such a sweetheart. And yeah, please go follow her. She's great. All right. And last but absolutely not least is Brandie with Books with Brandie, Shanae.
And it's going to be for Lore of the Tide. This is by Annalise Sabrana. Love Lore of the Wilds. So this is the second book, because it's a duology, mind you. And yeah, I'm really excited to get into this vlog with you all.
I love Brandie. Brandie does weekly reading sprints, and I try to do those religiously. I get a lot done. It's a good balance between, you know, talking, decompressing, and then also having like a 45-minute to hour and 15-minute reading sprint where you actually get stuff done. So definitely check her stuff out. But what I do want to say about her, and what I think is really unique for her, is she seems like such a sweet girl, like, or woman. She seems like such a sweet woman, and her reviews, she's going to be honest, but if she even has something negative to say, you know, she's going to do it in a polite way, you know, and I appreciate that. Like, she's never really trying to step on anybody's toes, but she's also not going to fake it. She's going to tell her true opinion about it. And I respect that so much. I think that takes a lot of skill for someone to do. And she's sweet. And another thing for her is she's just like Ahtiya, where she reads blackety black and like a lot. She uplifts the Black authors and Black community more than anyone. Like, she goes to author events, she's reading arcs from Black individuals. Like, that anytime I need a new book or up and coming authors, like, she's already been there, read that, can give you her opinion on it, because she reads hundreds and hundreds of books like Ahtiya as well. So she's a great resource. Another like little library full of knowledge is what Brandie is. So I think she's just almost at 5,000. So let's get her there, because she definitely deserves it. She's been around for quite a while and deserves so much more. Go follow her. All right, y'all, that's it for this video. Those 10 are fantastic. Go check out a little bit of their videos, see if it's a good fit for you. Because like I said, I don't want you just to subscribe just because. Like it's important for you to subscribe to people that you genuinely are going to watch in order to let these people succeed. But in my opinion, they're all worth it. So I'll definitely have more videos that are in this type of series, but let me know down below who some of your favorite booktubers are that are sub 5,000, because I'm always looking to support up and coming booktubers and that's the whole point of this, is to create a close-knit community, and that's what I'm here for. So if you like what you saw here, please subscribe, you know, leave a comment below like I asked, and leave a like if you like what you saw here. Other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.